everyone. So my name is Akosia Joma, and it's such a delight to be here today as well for another episode of Akwaaba podcast. And as you know it's definitely going to be insightful, but fun and also entertaining. Today we have two strong men with us. We have amazing guests with us, and as we do it here on Akwaaba podcast, I'll let my guests introduce themselves. I'm so excited, and I know that the moment you see them, you'll be more excited more than me. So, what's that? Let me not talk too much. So, ta-da! Please introduce yourself, and then our other guests also introduce themselves.
Okay, so I'm Yawan Pumareko, but known as Yapsi on Instagram, on social media. Yeah.
Okay, all right, and then
Yeah, and I'm Franklin Yaw, known as Cleanad on TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram.
all right, awesome. So I don't know what to call you, so probably I'll call you Yapsi and Cleanad, right? So that we'll mention a name and you will follow them on social. So yes, Yapsi and then Cleanad. All right. So how has your week been? How was your day today? How was your journey finding a space? Any way you want to attack, it's okay.
So I'll say my week has been stressful, balancing it with work and then everything. But apart from that, I'm okay. I'm chill.
You're chill. All right, and Cleanad?
Yeah, same. Balancing content creation and work can be very, very stressful because you have deadlines to meet, you have work. I mean, yesterday the traffic was very, very bad, and I had to wake up very early to be here and all that. It's manageable. I mean, you must hustle so that you can chop. So
That's true. That's very, very true. Anyway, so I think within this week, right, I was actually thinking of like content creators in general. And this week we had a challenge with the internet, the whole internet thing. Was it this week or last week or something like that? It was last week. So at what point did you realize that the internet was not working? At what point? Because me, I restarted my phone like 100 times. I restarted my phone. I went to put my phone on the porch just in case the network was not getting in my room. I bought data. Then I was like, probably it's an issue. Then I went online. I think Instagram was still like working small. So I saw like people like complaining about the internet. So at what point did you realize that the internet wasn't working?
So I woke up like 4 a.m. and nothing was working for me. You know, telecell, we experienced those things often. So I tried, it wasn't working. I decided to call Vodafone. When I called, no one was speaking. I got angry, and then Franklin called, and I was like, "Is your network working?" And he was like, "No, it's not working." I was like, "Oh, I'm not alone." Yeah, and he said he swapped a SIM card, and he was using MTN, and it was working a little bit for him, but Vodafone was like totally not working at all. Yeah.
Wow. How about you?
yeah, so I think I also woke up at dawn to come on the internet. So when I switched on my days, I wasn't working. And no, it has happened before on Instagram. So I was like, I was thinking it was an Instagram thing. So I just like, I stood and I was like, and I just turned my phone off back and I went back to bed. So when I woke up again, still wasn't working. I was like, what is going on? Because I have data, so why is it not working? So then I changed my SIM card to MTN and it was working. Then I came online and realized people were complaining that the internet is bad. But I didn't really feel it because within that period, my phone got damaged. So it didn't really affect me that much at all. Yeah. So I didn't really experience the intensity of it because immediately the networks went off, my phone also got just to leave me. Yeah. So yeah. So
like we are all in the same soup. We are all in the same soup. All right. So how did it affect you as a content creator? Like internet's not working and all. Like does it affect? Because it affects me a lot. Like I realized that I couldn't do anything. Like that was when I realized that my entire work is actually centered around me having internet. So how did it affect you? Because my mom didn't even know what was going on because she was like seated in Makola somewhere. Like it didn't affect her anyway at all. So how did it affect you as like a content creator?
okay, so within that week, I had content to post for a brand, and at that time, as you said, I realized that everything had come to a still, and at first I was thinking they wouldn't understand. They were thinking maybe I'm dulling around or don't want to post their content. So I had to call them, be like, I'm surrounding network challenges. When it comes back, I'll send it to you and for you to view before I post. And it's like the whole world came to a still. That's from my point of view because nothing was working. And at that point, it brought this self-awareness that life still goes on without the internet, but the internet is literally everything because without that you can't communicate. Even it got to a point where making calls, like it cuts at a point. It wasn't. I was like, wow. So imagine me living like entirely without the internet, how would it be like?
Yeah, I was wondering how like people were surviving like without the internet. That's totally true. And like how did it affect your content creation?
It's okay. Just I got a little bit worried because I wasn't able to post, but I just felt like it was time for us to, take social media break because we've been on screen seeing a lot of things. So it served as a form of catharsis for us to, reflect on life, think about yourself. You're not seeing what somebody is posting and what is going on. So it's like reflecting upon yourself and thinking, what next? What can I do? So without internet, who are you? So it makes you search deep within yourself to know who exactly you are.
Hey, I wish I had handled it like the way you did, because me, I was so pissed. God, I was so angry. Like I was just in a very foul mood, not because of social media. Like I said, my work really uses a lot of internet. So the softwares I'm using, the web apps I'm using, and all these things use internet. So it's like, what is my use? If I'm not working, because I was just sitting there just staring, and then I don't even have TV at home. Like I'm not a TV person, so there's no TV really, and I just, and the moment I'm not working, it means everything is piling up and all. All right, so into our main conversation, I'll ask, what drove you into the space of content creation?
Okay, so I think I had a grand auntie who was in the media space. So when I go on vacation, when Gifty Auntie finished like her program on GTV, then she'll call Gifty Auntie.
Is your
No, my grand auntie. Auntie. So it's not Gifty Auntie. So she worked with her at GBC.
Okay,
So after she's done with her program, that she'll call and she'll be like, "Oh, today you did well." So I wanted to be in the media space. So that was the idea. So that influenced my decision to read communication studies at JIJ. So I wanted to be in the media space. But then after SHS, I went through depression. I wanted to channel the energy into something nice. And Instagram was now the ish. So I decided to go on Instagram and then I started putting pictures there. And I'm somebody who's ambitious. I wanted to make it all on Instagram. But later on, I gained so much weight, like 100 kg. I didn't like how I looked. So I wasn't posting again. I was like, let me work on myself. And then, so I lost weight to size 0. And then I started posting content about my weight loss journey on Instagram. So people were interested, and I was like, okay, then this sounds like something good. But it's like doing people became bored. And one thing about me is I like fashion too. So I like to dress up. So I was like, let me blend it with fashion. And then it was working. It really opened doors for me to meet people and then connect with people. But later on, Instagram shifted from pictures to reels. And I was like, I wasn't a video person because I'm a picture person. And then I also help people to, establish their brand on social media. So one girl called me, she was like, yeah, well, nowadays, let's stop taking pictures and let's do content creation. I was like, nah, this is not me. I want to do pictures. And then, I posted and then the engagement was dropping. I was like, okay, let me just give it a try. So I started with backyard kitchen. So I was cooking at my backyard and then people liked the content. It was shooting up. Then I was like, okay, let me just do content creation. So I can't remember, someone texted me randomly on Instagram. The person was like, I want to buy, I think, 5 seconds of your video. And then I was like, the money was so good. I've never seen such money on social media
It's like,
before.
you're this scammer, like, where from this money?
Exactly. So I was like, okay, then it's lucrative. I can make money on social media. Then I decided to do like content creation.
So do you do it full time?
No, part-time. So
Part-time.
I have a 9 to 5 job, so.
But we'll come to that. That's very serious. And then what about you, Clinard?
So mine started in 2020 during the lockdown. So I was randomly going on Instagram. I was on my feed scrolling, then I chanced on his feed. So I was like, wow, I love the layout of his page. So I DM'd him. I was like, hi, can you please help me create my page the way you've created yours? And I was like, sure, but I charge for my services. I was like, okay, fine, no worries, I'll pay. So we paid, and then we started from like going to restaurants to take pictures and the food. But we didn't post the videos of the food we've eaten. We just take the pictures and the food and we post it online. So it was picking up, picking up. Then it got to a point, it was like, it wasn't should I say lucrative? It wasn't like getting the appreciation it needs. Yeah. And then one time I went to the beach to create content, normal content. I saw on a horse, and then my friends were like, you know what? Why don't you do a voiceover over the horse thing and post? So I posted it on TikTok, and then my friends were like, oh my god, the video is very nice. Why don't you continue? And then the good thing about this was that I also worked in a restaurant, so it sort of like influenced me doing food because I love trying different type of dishes. Anything in the restaurant, I'm going to try it. If it's a new dish, obviously I won't eat it. I would eat it because I want to know what is in it. So at home, you find me in the kitchen all the time, like mixing things together. Franklin says no. I've seen online that if you add this to that, it's going to taste this way. So I want to try it. The other time I'm in the kitchen mixing things up to see how it will taste and know how it works. Yeah, so that's what. So from him to the pictures to all these things made me become a content creator and then
I
venture into
am
food.
so shocked. Do you know I could bet on my life that you guys were childhood besties? Like, I don't know, but the chemistry between like the two of you, I'm like, nah. It's either you guys are cousins, you guys were like childhood besties, or like you guys were probably classmates or something. So you've known each other for how many years now?
I think this will be our third year.
I think
Yeah.
so.
3 years. Ha.
I think in July we'll clock 3 years.
Wow. Wow. That's really nice. That's really nice. That's like some very sick friendship goals. All right. So honestly, since like you're a content creator, that means like you've tried like different kind of food. What would you say is like the weirdest food combination you've ever tried?
Okay, for me, I'm not open to new dishes. I don't know how my system is, so I don't really like to try new dishes. So I'm like a rice person, so every day rice, 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 rice. But I think people were talking about acheke, so I gave it a try. I didn't like how it tasted, so I don't know.
I ate acheke yesterday. Really? I ate acheke with tilapia yesterday. I love.
Did you like
I
like
love
the
acheke. Like I really do. Oh, you also don't like it.
I do.
That means I won't like it. Then you're like all those things. But I literally have acheke in my freezer right now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are you a fan?
I love acheke like to that level.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I save every acheke Instagram video I get so that I can like try and then mimic what they were trying to do in the video or something like that. All right, sure. So how has being like a Ghanaian, right, Clinard, how has being a Ghanaian influenced your content creation?
Yes, so as a Ghanaian, I think we are faced with, or we are surrounded by a lot of things from our culture, music, the good food, the languages. So as a Ghanaian, you can use food to tell a story. For example, the guns like this, the Womoho Festival, it's about hooting at hunger. It's also a story about farming and how they planted the maize and they now had food in abundance. So, for example, you can tell a story and it tells people where the food is coming from. For example, if I'm eating wache, if I tell you I'm eating wache, you want to know where the wache originated. You know that people from the northern region, people eat the wache. And with that, it has created this awareness of place Ghana in a certain context on the map. So people have heard of Ghana, but they don't have like much insight as to what Ghana is. So when you see the video, oh, okay, it's Ghanaian. He's talking about this. Okay, I didn't know this was in Ghana. I didn't know it was in Ghana. So like it's like we are putting Ghana out there, but with a Ghanaian spirit. So like if you go out to stay somewhere, you might imitate some different cultures, but there are certain things you do as a Ghanaian that will still like pop up. Because you can just see in a video and be like, oh, this one is a Ghanaian. We don't even like even hearing the name. Yeah. Yeah, so it has influenced me in different ways in how I create my content. Because if you are creating content, you should create content that resonate with the audience. You shouldn't just put anything out there. Yeah, so you know how the angle to take it from, so that the ordinary Ghanaian there seated watching would understand. But if you want to go your way, we are all different. We have different personalities, but I wouldn't bring that personality in the content creation because I want it to resonate with everybody watching the video.
Wow, that's really beautiful. That's really true because I see like when I go on socials, I see someone doing something in their kitchen and I'm like, I don't even need to know, like the name doesn't depend whether the person is Ghanaian or not. But as soon as I see it, I just know, oh, this is like a Ghanaian content creator. And I think I was also looking through your socials, right? Klena Denny Apsi. I was looking through your socials and then I realized in the comments, I realized that even most of the people that engage with your content are not even Ghanaians, but they look forward to visiting Ghana and trying all the foods you are actually showing in your feed. So that just shows me so much how food content creation is also selling the culture of Ghana. Yapsi, you've been doing social content creation for how long?
I'll say 5 years or so.
About 5 years
Yeah.
now. All right. So, which hidden gem, right, that have you tried that you feel like people should get to know about?
Okay, I've worked with a lot of brands, so
Mm-hmm.
I would say like, this place is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Everywhere is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
So something that is hidden to me is not hidden to you. So I can't pick points like just discover, stroll, and then you see something that catches your eye, and then you just go.
You don't like political science, eh?
No.
This is the most diplomatic. This is the most diplomatic answer, and I know that's when I go to clinics, and he also gives me, oh, I've worked with many brands, and I think that a hidden gem is relative, so I've already answered for him. But what is like the biggest opportunity that you've experienced as a content creator? What's one of the biggest opportunities? Or one of your biggest moments in content creation?
So I'll say I had a friend who is a hairstylist. So like on my bucket list, I wanted to, mingle, go to Glaze Fashion Week, and I wanted to also do like hair, venture into the beauty industry.
Yeah.
So when I met him and then I was following him, I was able to work on celebrities like Crystal, like braid their hairs and stuff. So I think that was,
Wait. Circle back. You do hair as well?
yeah, I learned it from him.
Wow. Like
Yeah.
you can braid.
Like do logs, sew wig caps, and restyle or revamp wigs.
Is that your 95?
No.
So like which you have a 95.
Exactly.
You also have the skill of like braiding hair, doing hair. You're also into content creation. Oh no, you're a billionaire. All right, continue. Sorry, I cut
I
you.
think these are some of the golden moments in the content creation. Like you get to meet people, work on celebrities. So I think these opportunities don't come by on daily basis. So these are some of the golden.
That's one of the biggest opportunities. How about you, Clinard?
I think becoming a content creator, it has made me get the opportunity to work with some brands I never thought I'd work with. Because and I also got a chance to attend certain events that if I wasn't a content creator, I don't think I'll be invited to. So I feel it's an honor to like be a content creator, to be invited to certain shows, to work with certain brands because they see your content and they feel like, yeah, we can work with this person. So even if I invite you into a program, they're like, we know what the worth of this person is. Yes. So being a creator in general has been very like, it's been mind blowing for me. Very, very mind blowing. Yeah. A lot of opportunities coming that I didn't even see coming through, and the the uh, the motivation coming from different sources and all that. It's been very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like a classic example of the scripture, assuming that both of you are Christians. So I don't know, is someone like a Muslim? Okay, so we're all like Christians. I think there's like a classic example of say like your gifts will bring you to like kings, right? So these are like the gift that we have, and then you're able to like it's able to open doors like for you to enter rooms that you didn't even fathom, because some people are like medical doctors, some people are like engineers, and their profession of being a medical doctor or an engineer didn't even send them to the feet of the presidents, right? But they venture into like content creation, and all of a sudden they're in the same room with like this ambassador, they're in the same room with like the presidents of this and this, and I think it's really, really great. I just love it when people are able to talk about like the opportunities that content creation brings, because trust you me, some of our parents are then when they see you like you're holding your phone and you're doing this video, they're like, why don't you just go and be a doctor? Right? But I mean, content creation is opening so much doors, and like it's bringing people millions of, should I say cedis or dollars? Because at this point, it has to be dollars. Right? So, anyway, as a content creator, right, Yapsi, you spoke about how after senior high school, you got into depression and you also had to work on your weight and all of that. It just shows that you really work a lot on yourself. So, as a content creator, how much do you prioritize your mental health?
Okay, so I'm of that session. You talk boo, I talk boo. That's who I am. So sometimes I go to the comment section, somebody will tell me trash, and I'm like, okay, you also take it back. But then I coin it in a very nice way, and then it will hurt you because I feel like I'm human. And you also have to think that if the person was your sister, If the person was your brother and then someone told the person that what you told me, how would the person feel? So I also want to give you a taste of your own poison for you to also feel the same way. And that sometimes, they get hurt. I quite remember there was this guy who insulted me. I was like, something, I believe you belong to the primitive society, because if you don't belong to the first stage of socialization, why would you tell me this? The guy got hurt and was like, you come and pass by, I'll slap you or something. I got a little bit scared. So I took screenshots and I posted it on my story and stuff. But I've never seen the guy before. He didn't even hurt me or something. So I feel like if you tell me something that hurts me, I also retaliate, and then we go.
Yeah. What about you, Cleaners?
Yeah, so what I do is I create this barrier in my head. So like there's this barrier. So when I see your comments, when I open it, when I started on TikTok, this is what I did. So I studied the insult that were coming through. I posted some video and like using to like insult me. So I just went through the comments. I was like, okay, no problem. I just went on filter. So there's a section where you can filter all the comments, and so like those comments will not appear in your comment section. So I just went when they filtered all those comments and placed them there, and I entered. I didn't even reply. So right now, if you come to my page and then you say anything related to that word, the system will not pick it. Unless I go to the comment section, unfiltered to not approve that comment, you show.
Okay.
So at times you see people like say stuff, maybe goats. You've typed goat 5 times. They are wondering why it's not showing there.
Yeah.
And I laugh because I'm like, I feel those, why would you, as you said, if I was your brother or sister, why would you do that? Why would you say something mean to me? And if I retaliate, you say I'm mean because I'm a content creator. I'm supposed to be smiling and be like, oh, it's good. It doesn't work like that. I also think those who are out there always being shady and trolling people online, I feel like they don't have love.
That could be very true.
I feel they don't have love. Because if you see my content and it doesn't resonate with you,
just move
on. Unfollow me.
Why
just
are you
go.
Following it? Just unfollow the person.
Yes.
What's
Exactly.
the issue?
Why are you? I mean, why would you still follow me and still come and be insulting me based on something you didn't like? If you felt you didn't like, you can slide my DM. Oh, hi. What you said, I didn't like what you said. Or this video, I think you should have done this way. But don't insult me because you don't like my personality or don't like something about me. I wouldn't first. I would also retaliate, but I feel like no, it's a lot for me because
you can keep up.
I can keep up, but I just want. Sorry. I just won't give you that energy. I can give you that energy. I don't mind going down with you, respective to like the mad. But like at times I'm like, what is this? No, I don't think I have energy for you. I just like delete, block, go my way.
You are reading a book. Yeah. What's the title of that book?
In one of my videos.
Yeah.
There's the subtle.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I was hoping you were going to just say. All right, sure. I think like what you said is so true. No, I think what you said is absolutely so true, because I mean most people feel like being a content creator or being in the limelight, like dealing with negative comments is the cross you have to bear. I'm like, no, it's not true. It's absolutely not true. The fact that somebody is a content creator or an influencer or a celebrity doesn't mean that they are not human. It's not the price they have to pay for them because they work hard like you are working hard. I don't know the job that you do. Probably you are a mason or a carpenter or a banker or whatever that you may be doing. You're working super hard in what you're doing. And like what you shared with me, you're doing a 9 to 5. You're still finding a time to do content creation. You're still finding a way to also apply your skills of like breathing, like for people and all that. Sweetheart, like it looks really glamorous on like the screen, but that doesn't mean that they have a softer life than you. So you can have like a bad day and come and drop it on somebody just because they did something and then you don't like. Like what is sometimes, right, I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like, it's just so hard to be kind, because I feel like content creation doesn't give you the platform to be like, okay, this person is a content creator, so I can see whatever that I want. And like what she said, right, just go into the person's DM or just unfollow. But being kind can really go a long way, because there are lots of content creators who are going through so much. And most content creators actually are definitely not our mothers. That's like if you're looking at the demography of content creators, most content creators are probably between the ages of Now that's like from 16 or something, right? From 16, 18, all the way to like probably like 35-ish, right? So all these people are like really young people, and everybody is just trying. Nobody has like their life super figured out. We're all trying to fake it, and then we make it at the end of the day, right? We are all trying to figure out one way or the other. So you don't sit on your high horse and be like, oh, you did this and you did this wrong, you should have done. If I come into your life right now, just to see me worse, right? So I mean, I just wanted us to get this out there, like, because mental health now we are taking seriously, because I mean, initially it wasn't something that was very popular. If you are not in a good mood, just go and sleep or go to work, right? But now, with so much social media bullying and like so much pressure from our own peers, right, we need to like make sure that we take steps to like guard our mental health, and also be kind to people online. Just don't be kind to people that you meet in life. Like, be kind to your own life community. But moving away from the story of like mental health, right? What street food have you tried that you think I have to try today?
Tubani.
Tubani. Funny enough, I saw Tubani on someone's story yesterday. I was like, this is Tubani. I was like, Tubani music. I was like, so this is Tubani. All right, Tubani. All right, how does it taste like? It looked like kokunte, like the color.
No, so it's beans powder. So like when you add water, it becomes like a paste, and then it's boiled in over the heat for I think like 20 minutes. It's basically eaten with powdered pepper with onions and then oil.
Powdered pepper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So anyway, you have to just looking at you like this boy. I should go eat something with powdered pepper and onions. Have you tried it?
Not really like taste. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it, yeah.
And it's so good. Like from the it's from the northern part.
You went to Skin Afrongo.
Yeah. I'm not now.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah.
Your name really sounds. It didn't.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice. So you can make Tubani yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you owe all of us Tubani. So anyway, Enoch is so excited. He is so excited. You owe all of us Tubani. What about you? What street food would you?
I think polo, aglikako, those things, coffee brokman. We don't prepare those things home. So when you see it, it's like you need to taste it, you need to buy it. So anytime I see coffee brokman, I'm like, I don't make it at home, so let me just buy it and eat it. Like polo, those stuff, yeah.
All right, sure. So we are almost coming to the end of our conversation. I've been having so much fun. I mean, I've been learning so much, and you've inspired me so much. Like, anybody who is saying they can't do a 9 to 5 and do content creation, please, these are your living proof. It is possible. It is possible, because the level of hard work you put in your content creation, like you're releasing content like on a daily, right? And then you still have like a 9 to 5, and you still sit in the same traffic that we all sit in, to and fro. I mean, you guys are doing the Lord's work at this point. Right? So finally, I want to ask you, how did you build your online brand? Like, what were the principles that you put in to build your online brand, so that anybody who is probably learning or coming up in the world of content creation can pick one or two things from you?
Yeah. So I would say with me, starting content creation wasn't very easy for me, because I had to try different things, and still, as you said, we are still juggling, trying to figure things out. To my audience, what I usually do is try your best to engage with them. For example, the comment section like this. When someone says something, even if maybe you may not like it, maybe a hate comment or something, try your best to engage with them. Also try your best to like check on the audience who are always like commenting under your posts, because they are the ones that make your video like sell. Because if they are not commenting, they're not liking, you are nobody. No one knows your content, right? And I also feel like you need to seek inspiration from, so you look at someone who is like doing something just like you, and you think it's way of better than you. So you just seek inspiration from them, and you apply it to your parts.
Okay.
Yes. So being consistent, interacting with your audience, you have to know what you can do to grab their attention.
Okay.
Yes. So if you know that maybe pictures are not working for you, because now Reels is like everything. Reels like can reach a whole bunch of people as compared to pictures. Yes. So when you get these people, make sure that your content is genuine and it's like resonates with them. They can actually see
authenticity.
and pick something out of it. Yes. And with that, you get your audience, and when you're consistent, you are being real to them and everything, they will forever stick with you, irrespective of what of the content you are putting out there. They will still be with you. So that
Beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful. What about you, FC?
Okay, so before I went on Instagram, first of all, I asked myself, who am I?
Yeah.
So I think I have so much personality, and people say I'm dramatic or all this kind of stuff. Like, okay, let me just put the drama into, social media. So sometimes I can do voiceover. I'm like, Franklin, people say yeah, dramatic. I'm sorry, all this kind of stuff. But people liked it.
Yeah.
It's about loving yourself, loving what you do, and then you don't have to, change anything about you. So I was like, let me put it there. And then people liked it. Sometimes I feel embarrassed. I'm like, but people like it. And then, I interact with people too. One thing people do, which they think like, oh, my bad social media, like, oh, I have the followers, so I don't interact with people. But I reply every comment. When you reply comments, the people feel like they are close to you. You have time for them. So I reply every comment. And I build.
So, at what time in your day do you get to reply comments?
So when I post, like the first 30 minutes is for like engagement. Then later on I come in, reply comments. So that's what I do. So this interaction makes people feel like they're part or you care about them. And then sometimes so I see someone's content, I'm like, oh my dear, if you do it this way, it would help because I do coaching on social media and stuff. So I also help people, and I'll always tell people that build a community rather than building followers, because it's the community that will support you. So it's not that I'm on Instagram. So dropping a nice comment and that someone's, oh, your post is nice, doesn't degrade you. People feel like they are celebrities, so I can't comment on people's posts, but randomly I comment on people's posts, and then if you are my follower or something, you're celebrating your birthday, oh, happy birthday, enjoy your day. So these things bring you guys together, and then they support what you do. So sometimes when you check your notification, people randomly share your stuff, people save your stuff, like people are really supporting you. So I was going through Franklin's phone one day when I met him first. I was like, hey, what's saving me posts? I don't even do same for him, but he said it was the way I helped him and I supported him. That's what he did that. So if you do that, if you build a community, it helps push your brand. Yeah.
I've learned so much. At this point, the only mistake I did on this entire episode was not bringing a notebook and a pen. Because as soon as we leave here, like, I really have to jot down everything, like community, right? Being intentional in making sure that you also participate in the lives of the people that are following you. Not just that I'm the one with like 30K. 30K followers to come and like my comments, come and comment on it, but also finding the time even within your day to like other people's content as well, being able to comment, making people feel like their community, and also staying consistent, right? Always making sure that within your day you allocate time to the things that are important to you. And obviously, if content creation is important to you, you would allocate time for content creation. But before we go, I know that I said this was my last question, right? But this is my last. The other one, it won't be a serious question, right? So my question for you would be, like, obviously, do you cook?
Yes.
Like, you're a good cook.
Yeah.
That's nice. What about you? You said like you combine things, right? I saw you eating ammonia benko. I'm like, all right, sure. That's fine. That's fine. So what's one recipe you would like to share with your people so that we try at home? Yes, I tried spaghetti with just soy sauce or something like that. It didn't come out well. So I need to know something from you.
You can try salted beef with noodles and salted butter with a lot of garlic. If you're a fan of garlic, you will love it.
Okay.
I won't lie.
You see, I said I should have brought a book and a pen.
I won't lie.
All right, you won't lie. All right, I will try it,
Try it
and I'll give you comments as
Yeah.
well. I'll tag you in a story when I'm trying it. Salted beef, noodles,
Butter
butter,
and garlic.
and garlic.
Yeah. If you want to spice, you can add like ginger, pepper, but like just go with the garlic.
Noodles, like, do you mean like Indomie noodles or like?
no Indomie. Indomie is a brand, but the
Yeah,
noodles
like any regular
any
noodle.
regular. Apart from
Alright.
spaghetti, because I've not tried spaghetti.
Okay.
Or the noodles.
Salted beef. You said salted butter,
Yeah,
right?
salted beef, salted butter,
Okay.
garlic.
Garlic and then noodles.
Yeah.
We are trying it, and you hear from us. What about you? Do I add pepper?
You can add pepper if you want.
All right,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so salad, normal salad. So I always want my salad to have this peppery taste. So when I chop my vegetables, I marinate it in green sauce and I add my spices and everything. And I have the normal one that I'll use for the salad. So when I'm doing the dressing and everything, I just mix everything together. So when you taste it, you're tasting something like pepper, green sauce. So you don't know what you are tasting. So it doesn't taste like the normal salad that we taste, and it tastes amazing. Yeah.
Okay, another lesson I've learned. I mean, I'm learning lessons today. So I think another thing that I'm learning is probably the next time that we meet with Yapsi and Clan, it will be a kitchen date, right? And then we get to cook and I get to taste. And if I like you, I'll invite you to the studio and then you also get to taste for yourself. But thank you all so much. So because we knew you were coming, right, we reached out to our community and then we said, hello guys, so Franklin and Yapsi are coming on set, and whatever question you want to ask them, feel free to ask them any hard questions. Our people really had questions, so I'll go through my phone quickly and then I stored the questions. Some of them wanted to find out very interesting things. So this session I have named it "What's Up, Charlie?" or "Charlie, what's up?" What's up, all right, so to the both of you, right, somebody wanted to say that they want to join your group. I don't even know what group it is. I'm sure this group entails Valerie as well, right? So they want to join this group and they want to know, what do they need to buy forms, like what do they need to register to join the team of awesome content creation.
I don't think you need to get any form. It's just pure vibes, natural vibes. Yeah, no fake. Like everything just flows. It just flows. Like it just goes like that. So if you want to join, you can come. I mean, we are open. We accept you.
Just
Yeah.
DM them.
Yeah.
Where just DM them. Hello, Clenad. My name is Ifwa. And where are you going next? I'll be there. Give me the place, give me the time, and I'll be there. And just show up, ready to eat.
What I can also say is, before I met Valerie, it was over biscuits, you understand? So she had biscuits. I was like, oh, your biscuits is not classy. Give me shortbread and all this kind of stuff. So I feel like you don't need to join our group. Create the vibe yourself and just recruit people. So it's all about starting something. When you see something, Beyonce is there, Rihanna is there, and people want to be like them. But I've also seen people who started their own thing and then they've become successful. Just like I met Franklin, I've met Valerie. You can also meet somebody and just create a vibe and just start creating content. Exactly.
All right, that's nice. They had other questions as well. It's a whole list of questions. Another person said that someone wants to find out from both of you how you're able to know all the places that you visit. Because I'm in Dawenya, right? Tema 25, and I bet you, like, if you tell me what are the entries there, I won't know, right? But thank God for Akwaaba app anyway. All right, let's continue. So, how do you find all these places?
Okay, I like strolling a lot. So sometimes in my free time I stroll, or maybe if I'm jogging around Laboni, so I see this tree, I'm like, okay, let me visit. Yeah, so that's how we got to know location. So at first we were investing with our own money, so we see this location and then we just go and then we pay for it. So later on, brands also started reaching out. So we've not heard of any restaurant before, but if they reach out, we also get to know about them, then we put it out there. So it's like two ways. We scout and they also contact us.
Wow, beautiful. And then now to you, Yao. Someone wants to find out how they can become your PA.
You can just reach out.
Reach out. Are you hiring for PA? Because myself like us have made applications. Because what are the benefits of PAism? Do I eat with you? Do I go to places with you? Do you get to do my hair? Do I also meet celebrities? What are the benefits of PAism?
One thing I always do is whenever I meet somebody, the person should benefit from me, being it maybe skincare tip, social media tip, or anything. So you being my PA, I always want to teach you something. So I'll show you how to also become, successful on social media.
All right, so I also submit my application. Just reach out to it. Akosi Adoma, you see it. And you have to favor me. Okay. So this is called nepotism, right? And then somebody wants to find out if you actually finish all the food in your plate because, I don't know why they type it like that. They're like, does he actually finish all the food in his plate because, that's what the person said.
Okay, social media is full of like fake stuff. Yeah. So it's like I just take a bite and that's all. I can't remember. I don't like to see onions in my food. And
Me too.
Yes, and I don't also
so
like.
I can be your PA.
Exactly. And I also don't like bread with things inside. So I can't remember. I was shooting an ad and it was burger. So I pretended I was just biting the burger, but I didn't even eat it. So people might think like we eat everything, but it's just like for the camera. So I eat this, then I move to the next dish. Yeah, that's all.
That's beautiful. All right, and now Clenard, somebody wants to find out, is there any food that you don't like? Because they've seen you eat everything, so now they are wondering.
I wouldn't say food. Maybe there are certain things I might be allergic to. There are things I'm open to trying different dishes. I'm still exploring. I've not gotten to that peak where I'm like, oh, I've tasted everything, so I can pick one and say, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that. No.
All right.
I'm open to trying everything.
Everything. And then the last one for you, Clenard, they're asking, which one do you prefer at Clenard, making food reviews at home or at the restaurants?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So you said you're into skincare as well. When I saw it on your bio. So what's your skincare routine like?
Oh, so when I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is I have these facial cleansers. I use a facial cleanser first. Then let me state it well. So I use a facial scrub first. And after that, I go in with the facial cleanser to clean the oil and everything. Then I apply my facial serum because I'm very prone to acne. I'm very oil skin and I easily break out. Yeah. So I apply my facial serum. Then I apply my moisturizer. Yeah. But at night it's a lot because I'm not going out and I'm going to sleep. So the body has to like now work everything out. So I apply my facial oil after the normal scrubbing and everything, the facial oil, the moisturizer. I apply like an ointment to the spot that's I see coming out. Yeah. Then I go to bed.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It sounds
A
easy,
lot.
but like it sounds a lot, but like it's a whole routine.
It's a whole routine.
It's a whole
Yeah.
routine, yeah.
I think it's about to say it sounds because that was amazing. That's like a lot. All right, thank you so much. Is there any upcoming events that you like us to know about? Like, is there any upcoming projects that you're working on that you like your fans to find out about?
What I can say is just take and stay. If I tell you now, it won't be a surprise. No.
It won't be a surprise. So you want
No.
it to be a surprise?
I want to be a surprise. I want to surprise you.
Okay. But me, I'll find out. How about you?
Okay, so we are doing this thing called like touring streets, like doing street food. So like
That's
go
something
to
we should check out.
Makola, Oxford Street. So they should check out.
All right. As a PA, do I get to come along with you guys?
Exactly, you're welcome. Before
Okay.
join the street, so you're welcome.
No problem. I'll be there. PAism. All right. Thank you all so much. So throughout this conversation, right, Franklin and then we have Yaw, but I have intentionally called them Clenard and then Yapsi so that you will come and tell me, oh, well, their handles, whatever. You already know their handles. This is Clenard. So follow Clenard. It's at Clenard, right? It's at _Clenard.
Yeah, no, it's at Clenard _.
Yes, at Clenard _ on Instagram, right? And then it's Clenard on TikTok and Snapchat. And then you are Yapsi, just Yapsi.
I think it's 2 underscores.
Something like
It's 2 underscores.
Yapsi.
All right, sure. So whatever that it may be, you find it on the screen because yeah, it's Akwaaba app. And thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you so much for being amazing audience. And we can't wait to see you guys another time. Bye.